Hey everybody, what's going on? How you doing out there? It's me, Victor Serrao. Now, I want to touch briefly upon a topic I talked about, dealing with alcoholics. My advice about dealing with alcoholics, in which I said that we just need to separate ourselves from alcoholics. So, if you know a person with a drinking problem, just keep away from them. I said to the point where, hey, who gives a damn if the alcoholic is dead? Because they're alcoholics. They're beneath people who are sober, people who don't drink, people who don't have an addiction. Now, with that advice, I want to state that that advice is not concrete, okay? It's not concrete because every situation is different, okay? Now, if you have a loved one who you truly care about, if you have a friend, family member who you really, really care about and who's been good to you, well, I don't think you should cut them off. But, there's a but. Don't try to give them help. If you know they have an alcohol problem, if they have a drinking problem, don't try to get them help. An alcoholic has to want to help him or herself. Okay, so if you're trying to give advice, trying to get them to rehab, Alcoholics Anonymous, if you're trying to talk to them, if you're trying to just be there for them, you're trying to get them to stop drinking alcohol, stop drinking rum, wine, whiskey, brandy, whatever, beer, it's not gonna work, okay? You're wasting your time, okay? Now, if you care about them, don't abandon them, but don't try to help them out because an alcoholic has to help him or herself out, okay? Now, me personally, I don't give a damn about an alcoholic, okay? They can't do nothing for me. Alcoholics stay in one spot and I go in the opposite direction of where they are, okay? I don't mess with alcoholics. If I know somebody's an alcoholic or I even suspect they're an alcoholic, I'm gonna feed them with a long spoon, all right? I'm gonna keep as far away as possible from an alcoholic, all right? And if something happens to the person because of their drinking, whether it's drunk driving, a physical condition, a mental condition due to alcoholism, that's their problem. It's not my problem, okay? It's not my problem. I didn't take the alcohol and shove it down your throat, all right? You did that. You, the alcoholic, you did that, okay? So, me, I don't care about alcoholics like that. No, I don't care. Even if I know an alcoholic's trying to help themselves, let them help themselves. I'm not going to participate in helping them because I got a life. I got things to do. Like you got a life, you got things to do. You don't want to put all your energy into helping somebody who really doesn't care to help themselves because alcoholics love the alcohol. Okay, they love it. They're selfish and they love it, okay? But if you care about the alcoholic, hey, I understand. We all have emotional attachments to people who we care about, even if they're an alcoholic. Understand that. So that is why I say my advice is not concrete, okay? It's not set in stone. There are exceptions. Okay, there are different situations. You might be a child, you might be a teenager, and you have to be under the care of an alcoholic. Okay, so it's not that easy to just cut yourself away from the alcoholic. And if it's a parent, especially who you care about, it's not easy. Okay, easier said than done to cut away from the alcoholic. I understand that, but if there's a point in your life where you don't need problems, well, don't associate with alcoholics, okay? Don't try to be down with any of them. Don't. Okay? If you are independent, if you are by yourself, or your lifestyle that is independent by yourself away from alcoholics, well, if you meet somebody who's an alcoholic, or you suspect the person could be an alcoholic, cut your ties immediately and move on to other people who are more positive. So, like I said, don't take my advice to heart as being set in stone. That's all I want to say on the matter. It's me, Victor Serrao, and thank you for taking the time to listen to what I got to say.